It all started when I lost my home to a fire, and along with it, my Etsy business, home office, graphic design and video business, original artworks, paintings, all of my treasured things. If you know me, you know I collected and created a lot of beautiful things, all swept away in one very short night. Thankfully, me and my husband and my 2 boys, father-in-law, pets, all made it out safely. To me, that was all that really mattered, but the loss still weighed heavy. To cope, I poured my grief, anger, stress, and confusion into planting, growing, weeding, and tending my cut flower garden. These plants were all I had, so that summer I gave everything to my first year growing my little cut flower farm. 7 months following the fire, I was working out in the fields when my legs went numb. A week later, a numbness moved up to my torso. After months of treatments and tests, I was then diagnosed with MS. Amidst the health issues and stress trying to rebuild my life and the lives of my family, I began to see a life coach to help me get back on track. I really enjoyed these sessions. She was encouraging me to practice self-reflection and visualization. Through this practice, I began to feel alive again. Things started to flow, and I started to get messages from the natural world around me. Nature was speaking to me, or maybe I was just finally listening. One day I spotted a single corn stalk growing where my home had stood, in the very spot that the fire began. Its message was unmistakable. From ashes, life returns, and with abundance. What looked like pure loss revealed itself as an opportunity to make something new from tragedy, to rebuild the home, one that I had only dreamed of. Not long after that climb out of my grief, I was given the tragic news that my life coach had passed away. This loss could have tipped me over the edge, but instead, I chose to keep the work alive, honoring the wisdom I had been given by continuing her practice of self-reflection, visualization, and communication with the natural world. I remembered back when I made my ink art series how healing and meditative it was to create it. So I challenged myself once again, this time to start making digital posters using photos from my archives. Because I made these from my own healing, I felt no pressure, just openness and creativity. 16 posters in, I felt the call to turn the series into a card deck, pairing each image with a story. I made a list of my lessons, journaled deeply, sifted through photos, and eventually created 78 poster designs, each with contemplative writings. 2 years later, my self-reflection deck is complete. The aha moments of blooming. Cards and guidebook for intentional living. Because life is about more than just existing, it's about becoming.